All right, we're going to go into the Incursion Raid 2. This is on the test server. We're going to be checking out Red Goblin, and they don't really struggle inside of raids. We're going to see how useful they are outside of raids, and initially I'm going to try Striker on Venom, Striker on Gwenom, and the other three are going to be Raiders. Now, that's up for debate, but the way that I see this team, it's all about getting people into red and doing damage. Now, probably a top target is going to be the Thor, because he's going to continuously ping Red Goblin right there, right? And the other thing is that Venom now has taunt, and that is because he's the highest health. And so Red Goblin is going to bounce around taunts. Now, let's just go through and do it. Now, he does all damage based off of the number of negative effects right there. Attack all enemies for 320% damage, 125 additional damage per negative effect. I don't know who's got the most. I don't know. We're going to just try. We're going to try it here. Do some damage. Yeah, okay. So we're in a situation where we're knocking them into red, and as long as we continue to knock them into red, we're not going to have a hard time. Now, we also have a revive available to us. I just don't know if we're going to need it. All right, let's just go over here and focus on Nova, and he's done. Wow, we're just plowing through him. All right, well, you need to go away. You need to behave. All right, so we can probably basic these guys down, and then the next wave will come. Yeah, okay. Pretty simple, in my opinion. The boss node is where it's going to be tricky, right? 3, we got one more that's got to drop here. All right, well, let's keep getting rid of those. All right, what are we going to do here? All right, that'll give us ability energy, right? She'll double tap, and that's the reason why I think Striker is so good on Gwenom, right? Look at all the energy she's just giving out there. All right. Oh, I didn't take my advice and focus on him, right? I forgot that that's a thing, right? Where he just pings. He's like a 50% chance of pinging a Protector on the Protector's turn. So we do need to get rid of him, right? Because he's just gonna. Because the thing about symbiotes is they take a billion turns, right? And I fully expect at higher gear tiers this is going to be fully simmable. The way that my test account is set up is that they just give me everything at 7-7. So level 95, gear tier 18. So it's just like. That's what it is. I'm sure people are not going to have 7-7s. I'm actually not going crazy with this guy. The way that I see this guy is that it's all about his passive giving damage to like Venom and the others. And he has a revive, and that seems fine for me. I'm just going to buy the one offer, and that'll also get me the Wrath costume for Nova. And then after that, I'm okay. Let's target Dazzler, and we'll bring them all together. And we just want to get as many negative effects as possible. I kind of like that. Let's do that. Let's just hit that, and then we just got to get someone into red as soon as possible, and then keep doing that. Oh boy, this does damage based on number of effects, so I think that's gonna do the most. Yeah, look at that. Wow, we're already got so many of them. Let's just do you. All right, there we go. Yeah, we've got them. And then this will hit 2 targets, right? All right, so now we're just going to focus on Quicksilver. I'm just going to do a basic. I don't think it matters too much. All right, how do I want to do this? I actually am just going to spread all of this here to those 3. She's gone. Let's not play around with Quicksilver and get him out of there. And now we're in that situation where we're kind of head on the turn meter, and it probably won't drop Cersei and Icarus until we get caught up on turn meter, but we're going to take a bunch of turns in a row. All right, here we go. All right, let's go after you. Yeah, -3 energy, so he's not going to do anything. That being said, let's go after Cersei now. We got to deal with the tank dropping here in a moment. All right, I don't even think this matters. Let's just stun her so that we don't get the heal problem, right? Let's do basic. We don't really need to go crazy on this at this point. Oh, right. Let's just, yeah, she's gone. All right. So that's pretty simple, right? Just do a basic and that'll drop him into yellow and then he'll taunt. Good thing that he, we did the -3 special thing from Void Knight so that, you know, he doesn't have any, you know, his ultimate ready or anything like his cooldowns ready because we basically eliminated that. Let's just do that. I got to get rid of him. All right, so we're going to do the boss. And what I'm hoping is going to happen on the boss is that we're going to stack up like a gabillion, and I mean a gabillion negative effects on Black Cat. Black Cat is kind of what makes the node tricky, right? But if I can get like a gabillion negative effects on Black Cat, then I could go in with Carnage Special or Red Goblin's Ultimate and just explode everything, right? Which will be fun. All right, so and this is probably simmable. I don't have the sims available to prove that, but I've done this where I've just put it on auto and it was fine. All right, clump everybody up as much as possible. Fantastic. And I think I'm just gonna, I mean, I want to drop some people into yellow for sure, right? So, but here's the thing. Look at all the negative effects on Black Cat already. So let's see how much that does to the rest of them. Boom, right? Look at that. All right. Well, are we dropping? Yeah, look at that. They're just exploding right now. All right, there we go. And then this should do a lot of damage too, right? Yeah. All right. Have you ever seen Black Cat drop that low that quickly? I mean, she's got like 9 trillion HP or something. So now I'm just going after the ones in yellow. I'm trying to get the ones in yellow into red. There we go. Now we go. We need one more tappy tap over there. And then we'll do a tappy tap over here. And then we want the node, them to drop, right? So I'm gonna actually, I think I'm gonna save Black Cat for bait for the next wave and use Black Cat as bait. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Yeah, all right, drop the rest of the node. No, it's not gonna let me. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, you have to expend the turn meter. Well, she's gone. All right, well, I was hoping to do a lot of damage right there, but it didn't work out that way, which is fine. All right, let's see. Get some offense up going. All right, there we go. The rest of the node is coming in. Okay, let's see. I think I want to spread all of that. That seems like a good plan. Let's clump everybody together and ability block them. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we need to do, I'm just gonna stack all of this. Well, that should be enough damage right there, right? To at least knock, look at that. Look at them just melt. Look at them just melt. Oh my God, they're dead. They're dead. Yeah. Full sim for sure, right? Yeah, not hard. Remains to be seen how useful they're going to be in War and Cosmic Crucible. My take on this team is that if you can knock any character into red, the turn meter starts to go. So that is going to be a thing. So like the power levels matter. And that's why I think that I want to do Raider on the 3 members and then Striker on Venom and Gwenum, because I just want the damage. And if I can get the damage high enough, and plus the passive on Red Goblin gives them more damage. But if I'm in a battle and I can just knock somebody from yellow into red and the turn meter starts, might be good. Also, probably is going to be a good cleanup team, in Cosmic Crucible and in War, where if you've done a little bit of damage and they're in yellow, and then you can come in with, Void Knight will go quickly, and then maybe they'll go into red. And if they go into red, then you can get the Terminator going. Now, Venom usually will get the taunt, and Venom might get exploded, but he'll get a revive. And that's pretty good. But the thing is that in raids, Venom will have the taunt right out of the gate, but not in raids. Venom won't get the taunt. Venom, or if Venom's the highest health, it depends on your roster. But what I'm saying is that the kit is different in raids and in not in raids. And for Red Goblin in raids makes like Venom or the highest health, whatever, like a pre-taunting tank. But the taunts don't start working on Red Goblin until Red Goblin takes a turn, and he's relatively slow. So for me, as far as I'm not going crazy on him. I'm not going crazy on Red Goblin. I'm happy with Void Knight. I'm gonna go crazy on Black Knight. Black Knight is where I'm gonna dump my pesos into. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye for now.
That I made by myself.